me that. Just answer me that! Your own family. Your own blood. What the hell were you thinking? What in the hell crossed your mind? What the fuck is happening to you? You've ruined our family. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now?
Dad? Dad, please. Please talk to me. I don't understand what's going on. Dad, stop. You're not making any sense.
So I watched 2 full playthroughs of this before I really... Actually, I don't even think I really understood the game that well at that point. It's kind of a little bit tricky to follow. But if you take everything at kind of face value, it starts to make a little bit more sense. I gotta get used to the controls again. From your cousin, Romeo. Oh, that would make things easier. From your cousin, Romeo. 626 Macklemore Street, Argentina. Okay. John Maxwell and family. So, player character's name is Luca. I believe John is our dad.
You are not my son! You are not my son. The priest was right. What an idiot I was. I should have taken you with them. Why? Why is this happening to me? Please, please, give me my son back. I want my son back.
So if you watch the credits of this game, which of course we'll see at the end, there's like 2 names for most of the entire credits. So this game is quite impressive, if you ask me.
Come on. Maybe I can get out through Grandpa's house.
Like that voice acting.
I gotta get out of here.
You gotta give him credit on that voice acting, the visuals, everything about this game. And like 2 people? Hey, Corey. And Caitlin? Actually, the sound in this game is really good too, but it's also very jarring.
I need to find a way out before Dad notices.
You weren't there before. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Visage too, even a lot of the effects in general.
My birthday present? How did it get here?
Happy birthday, Luca, 16. Mom, Dad, we love you. And can't really read that. Chanel? Luca. It's an instant camera. This is actually a very critical part of the game, the function of the camera. Oh. See, those sounds really get to you after a while.
What?
That got to be.
Grandpa was just like Dad.
So it said John is Dad, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that. The rotation. Okay. No, okay, you know what, never mind. Not that important.
Among the auction items were paintings by Luca, as well as some gold and diamond jewelry. Most noteworthy was Miss Hell's precious instant camera, which has finally found a new owner. It's been 30 years since the notorious multiple murders, and in spite of numerous auctions of family assets, no one had previously purchased her camera. For viewers unfamiliar with the story, Madison Hell killed her own family during a witchcraft ceremony. She was then fatally shot in the stomach by a police officer who had caught her in the act. And now for the weather.
And now for the weather. Madison Hale, a serial killer, was shot by a police officer. Notice they said they were auctioning off items. One of them being an instant camera, which we just picked up. Possibly both Visage and PT. Notice the images too. That's not for no reason. The ceremony thing? Was there a ceremony in Visage? I'm trying to remember. Maybe we need to replay Visage at some point.
It must be broken.
It's locked. Oh, up there. The key with an I. And number 4. Ceremony of sorts, I guess. Yeah, I think I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
Wasn't there a door here?
Similar-ish design. Yeah, that's actually the clock we need to write down. But let's get through this part first. No. 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 There we go.
I should find a nail or something to hang it with.
Yes. This is exactly what we need to do right now. Put up a painting. Or a photo. And what do you know? So, for what probably seems like obvious reasons at this point, I don't think we're exactly in a... Either we're not in a normal reality, or the character is just experiencing things of the abnormal sort. Thank you, game. It's giving you a hint. And what do you know? Okay, we'll go in there in a second. Alright, so Firebird, you said you wouldn't mind taking notes for me? I think there are 5 clocks in the house. So if you could just note clocks 1 through 5 and write down the time that I give you, which is right there. That looks like 12:55. Thank you. Okay, I don't think we got to look at the door yet. It's got 2 locks. I do believe one of the keys is actually right around the corner.
What the hell has Dad been doing here?
If there's a key. Yeah. Lots of writing on the walls. That's the other room. Thank you, game.
Dad said he was repairing Grandpa's house, but instead he's been investigating this woman? What is going on?
Oh wait, how many of these can I read? Or is it all the same thing? Nope, it's not all the same thing. Madison Hale, 43 years old serial killer. Serial killer Madison Hale was shot down to death by Officer Russell, who has just testified to have found her dismembering victims inside a well of her property. Madison agonized a few hours before she died. Even though she was shot in the stomach, the killer managed to survive a few hours. I've heard that's actually a really slow way to die. Painful, on top of that. Serial killer caught and murdered. Up to 4 bodies might be involved. The police found mutilated body parts in her basement, which looked almost ripped off from a movie scene, as described. 4 dismembered bodies were found in Hale's house. Apparently 4 were the victims. Witchcraft or mental illness. Evidence of mental illness was found inside the 43-year-old woman, Madison Hale's house, who apparently was trying to complete a sinister ritual which might involve murdering and butchering people. The police. 43 years old Satanist woman killed her own family during a witchcraft ceremony. Believe it or not, the 43-year-old woman was found taking pictures of one of her. Madison Hale dumped her victims' bodies inside a well in her basement. Serial killer was fatally shot in the stomach. These are lovely titles, aren't they? It does sound like bad English. Serial killer was fatally shot in the stomach. Dreadful pictures of the victims' bodies were found in Hale's basement. The woman took pictures of the dead bodies after dismembering. Officer Russell testifies. As informed by the police department, the officer that ended Madison's life testifies that before dying, the serial killer begged for her instant camera. The 43-year-old woman is suspected to have taken pictures of her victims once mutilated. St. Jupiter's Cathedral, the Church of Horrors. After a long history of incidents, St. Jupiter's Cathedral is all the rage once again upon confirmation that it will hold a public wake in honor of the soul of the 43-year-old serial killer, Madison Hale, who murdered a total of 4 people last month. The wake will be public and free, according to the priest's sayings. They will seek to illuminate Madison's soul with divine light. Allowing her to peer into the gates of heaven. I don't think that's where she's going, just saying. Okay, this is actually a puzzle. This one I'm going to have to figure out myself. So the symbols are what matter. Got Saturn, 2, and a drop of water or something. Peer into, not stroll in. Alright. tape number 1. Nothing. No. Controls. Okay, what do we got here? John, I hope you find this useful. Please be careful. Remember what we talked about. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Priest Thomas. I know tapes are old, but I still struggle with computers. It's okay, dude. Wait, can I... Okay. This is kind of like Resident Evil's storage box.
My notebook? So Dad's the one who took it away from me.
Okay, let's see. How do I... There we go. Luca.
I don't remember drawing any of these. Am I going insane?
Sister's legs. Mom's arm. Dad's head. With what looks like photograph pictures. I'm not sure what the drawing below it is supposed to be. Okay. So this is the box we found in the first room, where our dad was shouting at us from beyond the door. Looks like a leg and an arm. It did say mom's leg, or sister's arm, or vice versa. Sister's leg, mom's arm. No head. Oh, wow. Okay. So, you can look back at your photos, and you can discard the ones you don't need. These are story ones, though. I could probably drop the photos for now. You do need them later. Thank you, game.
Grandpa's house. I haven't been here since he died.
So, just for anybody out there that's too young, this is not how cassette players work.
Fuck. This storm must have taken out the power.
We'll be back after these
I
messages.
think Grandpa had a generator in the basement.
Yeah, the basement. Exactly where you want to go, right? There's the Jenny. Okay. Can't use it because the power's out. Yep. Ooh, phone.
It has no signal.
No signal. Who'd have thought? Alright, so again, for the younger generation, this is not how tape players work. Well, the player works just fine. It's the fact that he holds the tape while he's listening to it. I think it's just supposed to symbolize.
Moment of first contact, it is already too late. When a demon attaches itself to a human,
Demons?
it becomes a parasite of sorts. It feeds from the host until it devours every last part of their soul. In most instances, the demon's relentless objective is to get back to the world of the living. If you
What
want
is
to
this man
break
talking
that
about?
link, well, I'm afraid it's no simple matter. I could speak at length about various rituals and procedures, but by far the best way is to obey. Help the demon attain that which it seeks. Only then will the demon leave of its own accord. Usually they enter the earthly plane through certain objects that they use as conduits between worlds. Even if you rid yourself of that object later, the demon has made the contact it needs, and already walks among us. In the first stages of possession, the host human tends to withdraw from friends and family, becoming aggressive,
So Dad thinks
even violent. This is
that
the
I'm
result
possessed?
of the spiritual battle between the host and the entity, both vying for control over the mortal body. The symptoms that indicate that the possession is progressing are dizziness, nausea, and headaches, the latter of which can be so intense as to render the host unconscious for days. The dark entity manipulates its host with visual hallucinations and voices in the mind. Destroying the sanity of the host is for the purpose of making them
I can't believe
malleable,
Dad contacted this
compliant.
person.
This is how the demon fully exerts its insidious control. Oh, and before I forget, several cases of possession saw strange behavioral patterns in nearby insects, cockroaches in particular. My advice, steer clear of the insects.
Yeah, I think him holding the
There's
cassette.
just no way. I can't be possessed. There must be a mistake. Those pictures, that leg, that arm, I didn't do it. Dad thinks it was me, but oh God.
Well, what do you
My
know?
head.
Dizziness.
A door. A red door. What's happening to me? Is this what that man was talking about? It can't be happening to me.
I think that's exactly what he was talking about.
Could it be the basement door?
So, I think him holding the tape and the tape winding is just supposed to symbolize that he's listening to it. But just for the record, you put the tape in the machine winds it. If you're not familiar with that. So whenever we have those episodes, he draws something down and it shows us where to go. Yeah, I think those are supposed to be roach legs. So red door, he said in the basement. That's the game. The game is usually pretty straightforward about what to do, but you do need to explore and look around a little bit too. Oh, second clock. All right. Clock number 2 is 12:25. Got that, Firebird? If I massively misread those, just let me know. I don't use old school clocks that much anymore. I was never very good with them to begin with. I do believe. There we are. There's a lock here. That's just a collectible, though. Okay. I'm actually going to use that key just to get it out of my inventory. I don't think we get to the other 3 clocks until a little bit later. So there's 2 door locks on this door back here. The one I just got from the cabinet is one of them. So kind of showing you do need to explore a little bit. There's a bottom lock too, though. I do not like that sound. I don't like any of the sounds in this. Stop it.
Grandma and Grandpa's room.
So look at Grandma here. If you look around the house, you'll notice we've seen pictures of her. Older. Right there. She looks a bit different. We'll learn about Grandma and Grandpa a bit later. There's actually an unlockable that's usually over here.
The pipes must be clogged. Blue knees?
Blue knees is real. Do not
Chains.
use.
Maybe I can break them with something.
Somebody really doesn't want us going to the bathroom. Alright, this is for one of the combination locks. We won't use that till later. I know we're supposed to go downstairs, but I want to look around a little bit. That's the clock room. Of course, there's an attic drop down. If you didn't know that this is the clock room, subtle hint if the clock on the door wasn't strong enough. I heard nothing.
Grandpa dedicated his whole life to clockmaking.
I believe this is locked. So we gotta go to the basement. Again, just where you want to go in a house like this. So they're talking about symptoms, and we've seen some of that. How much room do I have? Do I have enough? I think I have enough. They've been talking about symptoms of possession. We've exhibited some of them. Cockroaches. Got police tape.
What? What is this place? This is impossible. What's wrong with me?
They said the other thing was hallucinations. As far as I'm aware, I think we are in the house and doing things, but of course some of this we can't be physically doing. In case anybody wants to get trophies. This is one of them. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, cockroaches again. Actually, before we do this, see how it moved. And that's the symbol we saw upstairs. Huh, can I pick that up again? I don't think I really need that. Okay, let's see. I can see if I remember it. Saturn 2 teardrop. Yeah. So Saturn 2 teardrop.
Those symbols. I've seen them before. It looks like a crime scene.
Looks like a crime scene because it probably is. Starting to feel a little bit like James from Silent Hill. See big hole in ground, must go in. Yeah, crime scene tape wasn't a giveaway.
God, the smell. The water is disgusting. box is extremely rusty.
This
I won't be
one-
able to open it easily.
Yeah, this one you can't open. Similar to the box we had upstairs with the photos.
It wasn't there a second ago. Officer Russell?
You have to listen to the radio and follow it. She ain't showing up in the photos.
Officer Russell here. June 17th, 1987, 5:27 a.m. I am now entering Madison Hill's basement.
Hill? 1987?
I can see there's a sort of well in the center of the room. Looks like it's open. I'm gonna investigate further, see what's on the other side of this. God, there's a horrendous smell coming from down here. Oh, God. I almost can't take it. Damn, to make things worse, I can't see a goddamn thing down here.
Could you imagine?
Shit. I think I found the missing individuals.
Yeah.
They're all mutilated. Legs, arms, they're just everywhere. I can't see Madison. I don't think she's here. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, God.
What was that? I think I'm not alone. There's definitely someone here. Madison? Is that you? Police! Show yourself! That's an order! Stand back! Put your hands up where I can see them! Don't come in any closer! Step back! I said step back!
This cannot be real. So this fucking camera belonged to that woman. Why is this happening to me? I gotta get the hell out.
God, she fucking gets me every time.
Where am I? What is this place? That woman... Is it possible that she's still alive?
No, they shot her. She got shot and died. So, the camera that we got for our birthday belonged to Madison Hale. Or at least the camera we seemingly got for our birthday. No Visage vibes here, right? Yeah, getting all the vibes.
My head. It hurts. The attic. I don't understand. My head.
Okay. So the attic. Next protocol. I don't care how many times I've seen this, that still, like, the effects in this are so good. That still gets to me. That's just the scripted stuff. Thank you.
This is huge. I've never been here before.
Age is just a number. You can add or subtract, but at the end of the day, when the time comes, you die anyways. This puzzle, I don't think I ever actually fully solved. Like, I think I know how it works now, but... no, can't get into that yet. Okay, well, we need 4 pictures to make this work. And we got a 3rd clock. So it looks like... 8:20. Am I seeing the hands right? Yeah, I think that's 8:20. Clock 3. Does that sound right? Does that look right? Am I saying that right? Thank you, Firebird. I think there's something else up here. Yeah, another key. We don't have what we need to do this puzzle. We actually should get access to all the clocks here, I do believe. Well, most of them.
The 43 was killed by a 3-year-old woman was killed by a police officer. The 43 police officer. The 40.
Okay.
I gotta find a way to open this door if I want to get out of this house.
I don't remember where the key I just got to goes. Might be where it goes to, I should say. Sorry. Is it here? Yeah, Grandma's room. The layout with the couch.
What a mess. The entrance key should be somewhere. There are meds everywhere.
Eye crawls repens, Pant lab. Probably something for the eyes.
Why would he keep all this?
Cataracts.
Grandma died a long time ago.
Yeah, there's definitely some nightmare feel in this game. Yeah, I can zoom. Acetylcarnosine. Is that indole pyrophosphate? I'm not sure. That actually probably stands for an organization that I just don't know the name of. I just realized that. IPP is a name for a compound, if I'm not mistaken, though. PBM, MVM. Yeah. Well, it's pretty obvious what it's for, but acetylcarnosine. Why would that help with cataracts? It's a lot of pills. So, I pointed it out, but you notice that Grandma doesn't have pupils in her old age.
Grandma's diary?
Alright, this part fascinates me. Oh, alright. Stupid sounds. Stop it. March 22, 1972. They say that having a diary is good for the brain. Well, we'll see how this goes for me then. March 29, 1972. Today we went to a garage sale near the center. I found a book of very good recipes. Johnny came back happy with a book too. He was very excited about it. It was a good day indeed. April 1st, 1972. I woke up in the middle of the night, again. I swear, there was someone staring at me in the corner of the room. April 3, 1972. Today I found all my jewelry scattered all around the room, and my wedding ring inside the kitchen sink. I asked Johnny what he was looking for, but he swears he didn't touch a thing. The cursive is pretty. It is. Yeah, if I write in cursive, you can't read anything. April 5, 1972. We had to bring Johnny to our bed once again. The book we bought him only causes him nightmares. We have to admit that it is a little scary, though. Wait till you see that book. We will see it eventually. April 9, 1972. Thank you. All my jewels out of place again. I cannot find my wedding ring. It was the cutest gift Albert ever gave me, so Albert would be Grandpa then. Between cursive and print. I always just print nowadays. I don't really do cursive much anymore. I can do it, I just don't do it often. But today, Johnny wasn't at home. Sometimes I feel as if there's someone else in the house watching every step I make. That was opportunistically timed. Jeez. Albert tells me not to worry. He might think I'm starting to go crazy. April 10, 1972. What a relief. I found the ring in John's room. Honestly, I don't know what to think. April 11, 1972. I didn't get any sleep last night. I could not get that stupid tale of the eyeless monster out of my head. I don't know why we bought him that shitty book. Pardon my French. May 7th, 1972. I haven't written for a long time. These weeks I have been from a doctor to another. Something is wrong with my eyes. They don't know what is happening to them. My sight is getting blurrier each day, and it hurts a lot. May 22, 1972. So we're jumping some time here. God, doctors say that I've lost more than 40% of my sight in these last weeks. I find it hard to read, write, watch TV, even think of other things. My pupils are kinda erasing from my eyes. That's not nightmare fuel at all. Damn it, game, come on! Sorry, pardon my French. May 23, 1972. I'm tired of medications. Nothing seems to help. I cannot stand the pain anymore. Why is this happening to me? It's extremely hard for me to move around the house with my eyes like this. May 28, 1972. I cannot stand the pain anymore. God help me, please. June 2, 1972. I'm really scared. I know there's someone in the house, but nobody believes me. I know it's true, even though I cannot see it. I feel the presence. There's someone living among us. Yeah, so if you look at the pictures, that's what her eyes look like. Like, her pupils are just gone. June 3, 1972. I know there's someone in the house. I heard noises all night long. I swear I heard someone breathing while trying to get a glass of water. Could you imagine going through this? Thank you, game. Let's just start blaming MADiSON for everything now. Just get it over with. June 26, 1972. I lost more than 80% of my sight. Doctors say they no longer see any solution. I don't want to be alone in the house anymore. I'm not safe here. June 27, 1972. My ring is out of place again, but it doesn't matter. Nobody will be able to find it now. Look at her writing. It's getting so much worse. Nobody will be able to find it now. I just hid it underneath. Oof. That's the one I probably feel the most for in this story is Grandma.
She was so sick.
Okay, this way. No. No. Okay, let's do it that way. June 26, 1972. Elizabeth Maxwell. Ocular depth exam, cataracts diagnosis. Strange type of cataracts. Both eyeballs are turning completely white. The patient loses her sight progressively in short periods of time. Ocular damage percentage. Right eye, 95%. Left eye, 87%. We cannot define, neither assure, what is happening with the patient's eyes. Please continue with the medication as up to date while we find a proper treatment. Next visit, July 26, 1972. Hey, Stacy. Okay, that's locked.
What are these things?
Ludicrome film for slide projector. Or, I don't know. Is that what you would call that? Slide projector. Okay, so we got one of these. I guess I can put the other one down. If I can find it. We'll figure that out later. You can probably guess the puzzle right now. Okay, we needed the film. That's the next thing, I believe.
That song.
Can't help but notice why the statue's gone. Might not want to fall asleep to this, Stacy.
What? It's open now.
Just putting that out there.
There's definitely someone here. Dad's
So that's the front door. Guess you don't want me to leave, hey?
That fucking statue. Am I going insane?
Roaches. Deep breath. So probably grandma. Alright, so we have the Maxwell family. That's our surname. Yeah. What was grandma's name? I can't remember now. John is dad, Albert is grandpa.
Grandma. Dad.
If you didn't catch, he said that room down there was Dad's room.
These photos are pretty old.
I think that's the last one. The photo is the puzzle solution, but I'm guessing most people could probably figure out the solution. Yes, lights, you can go back anytime now. Okay. Next clock. I think this is our last clock besides the one in the clock room, which puts this one as number 5 technically, because there's one in the clock room. So we have 7:45. 7:45. Got that, Firebird? Technically that would be clock 5. I think the clock room has one.
Grandpa's office. How to contact the dead. All this time, we thought he went mad. But he only wanted to talk to her again.
So Grandma died. Oh, hey, you're blocking the statue. Okay, thank you. Do a little twirl and she'll be gone. Okay, I can't get into these yet. If you need the game, if you need the combination, you know where to find it. Subtle hint. Except for the fact that the entire house is full of clocks. It's the clock room, though. The clock room. Would you stop it? Please. Stop. Stop it. Alright, just run for your life. Ah! Okay. Stop. Okay. Forgot about you again. You're just a statue. Stop it. Okay, tape number 2.
I'm carrying too much already.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna need to drop some stuff. I don't really need the pictures, so... Oh, no, phone's this way. Alright, let me drop off some stuff. And then we'll listen to the tape. Of course it stops. Of course you would do that to me right now. I'm gonna drop the photos because they're used basically right nearby later on. There's a reason for them. Not those photos. So store. door. I didn't know. Oh, there must be water in the thing. I was like, why is it making a water noise? I don't like the fact that it got all quiet all of a sudden either. Okay, cassette, and then we'll do the wall puzzle with the planets. Okay, so you could probably guess the solution. You don't really need to look at the picture. Oh, wait. I didn't take the other tape, did I? That's tape 1. I need tape 2.
Becoming possessed by a wicked entity is signified by loss of control over the body, mind, and the soul. However, that is often not enough for the entity. It hungers for more. Things get much worse for the host. In these cases, possession is just the first step of the demon's plan. It is said there are those that return to our world, seeking to resolve unfinished matters from their mortal lives. Victims of these wicked possessions are subjected to a departure of sorts. An astral transportation, for lack of a better word.
An astral what?
These malicious beings force their hosts to live moments that shouldn't be possible in a different place and time, perhaps even in a different dimension altogether. It's madness. It's unclear whether these transportations occur inside the mind, or if the host is physically taken to some alternative reality.
Alternative reality? I'm losing my mind.
So, we're in the house, we're experiencing these alternate planes of existence because of the camera, which would be why the camera takes us out of this world. Okay. So there's a couple things we can do here. Well, one leads to the other, sort of. I can't remember if we can get... No, not yet. Okay, planets. What do we got here? So we got Earth over here. That's not right, is it? Oh, maybe we do need the solution. No, that's not Earth. What am I talking about? I need you. What the heck is that? Let's see. It's right in the back, yeah. No, not that one. Right here. And wait, did I not get the... No, there it is. Okay. It needs to rotate. And... Wait, are those flipped? No? Oh, there we are, okay. How well do you know your planets? Not well enough, apparently. Wait, where's the hammer? Hammer, okay. Do I need to do that one? No, that one.
So Grandpa tried to contact Grandma with this thing? Is that blood?
Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Wow, that got quiet. That's really unsettling. Okay. So. Yes. I don't like that. Oh, hi there, MADiSON. I don't know why I'm doing this.
What the fuck is happening in this house?
That's fine. Everything's fine. We're all good here. We're all good here. Okay. Oh, man. I think we want to go upstairs. Nope, nope, not turning around. You can just stay back there. Oh, boy. Are you sure it's the house that... It's the house that this is happening to? I don't know. Pretty sure it's happening to me. Luca and I might have different thoughts on this. Do you mind? Look, I don't have what I need to... Stop, please. Okay, ignore. Alright, so this puzzle always eluded me a little bit. Would you shut up, please? Statue. Statue, make the house stop. Statue. Jesus. No. No. Okay. I have no idea.
The shape of this portrait is quite strange.
The floorboard, maybe? Okay, so you might initially think to line up the portraits to the shape. It does not work. There you go, that's your hint. Okay. Question mark 10. Okay, this is
5 years old.
Albert. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I think that you have to do a little bit of math to get this. Okay. Giovanna Maxwell at 56. Is this grandpa? No. Albert's grandpa. I can't read that one. Philomena Maxwell, 68 years old. And 33 years old. Pasquale Maxwell. Okay. And the math. What's the math say? What number did I get on that again? Was it 10, I think? 10 plus 33, so... Is that the one? Alright. Think I'm doing that right? $25. 25. 25? 25 and 13. Do I want it to add up to 43 all the time, though? 25. Well, do I have a 13? I don't think I have a 13, do I? No. These are all older ones. 25. Hmm. It was 25, right? There's a 25 and 43. I can't quite read that, though. Dang it. Okay, let's come back to this one. You saw a 25 and a 5? Okay. Do I have a 5? I do. I'm gonna trust you on that. Okay, 38. And a 13. I don't think I have a 13, do I? Do I have a 51 though? No, I got a 53. Wasn't this like an 80 something? No, 68. Oh crap, I forgot the number. I forgot the dang number. Okay. Photos. 38. Okay. 38, 38 and 13 is 30. There's a 35. I don't have a 35. Everybody's old. I don't have a 51 either. Wait, there's a 5 here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I put the 5 in the wrong spot? Did I put the 5? I put the 5 in the wrong spot. I put the 5 in the wrong spot, didn't I? Alright, let's... Hey, we're just gonna learn together, alright? I might have... It's a puzzle game. I might as well try to actually legitimately solve the puzzle this time. I just stumbled across the answer last time, so I don't even know how I got it. And then I just kind of blind guessed the last few times. Even during a speed run, which is not a good idea, by the way. So 13. 13 and a 38 makes it 51. 13, no. I don't have a 38 or 51, do I? Wait, there's another 5. Dang it! But wait. I don't know. Look, I can't math, alright? Wait, you got it? Did you figure something out? Tell me you figured something out, because I'm sure not getting it. The photo numbers or the ages of the people? No, not that. These are the photos. So if you... Okay, I'll let you grab a notebook. So if you're facing the wall where we have the 43, if you look through the crack in the wall at the center of the room, it's a 43. The left one closest to that is a 10. The left one closer to the exit is 25. The right closer to the exit is 38. And the right closer to the back wall here is 13. So I got those in order. Oh, for the ages? Or 13, 38, 25, 10 are the numbers here. Or in order I did them: 10, 25, 38, 13. Okay, the ages I have to actually look at. That one's 5. The boy is 5. I want to say he's 33. 33. 56 and 68. And the center number is 43. The one that goes down the crack in the wall. This one was the 10. Yeah, 43. That's Madison's age when she died. Yeah, that was my guess too. They add and subtract into 43. So if I have a 10, I thought I did the math on that before, and I don't remember checking out, but oh, 10 and 33. Okay, yeah, which is what I had. That's what I thought it was. Hey, fancy meeting you here. 5 and 38. Was this the 38? Let me check. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah. So 38 and the 5. So I had that one right. 68 and 25. 68 and 25 would be this one. 68, yeah. And then the last one is 53 and 13. I think the last one was 13. Yeah, let's see. Aha! Aha! I think we got it. Thank you, Firebird. That's gotta be right. Nope. There we go. Huh? Well, the room's acting up. No? Huh. Maybe bad timing. Oh. Oh no, I don't like this. No, no, no. I don't like this. I don't like this. Thank you, game. Thank you. It's completely disregard my thoughts there and feelings. Yes, yes. Oh, I don't like this part. I remember this part all too well. I have my own notes on this part. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Do we have to do this? Do we... Okay, I have a solution. I just gotta see if I can remember it. We're gonna walk into a labyrinth here. You're gonna be tempted to use the camera. Don't use it. It's just nightmare fuel. In fact, don't even look up. Just look up enough to tell where you are. I think it's a rotation of left, right, left, right, left. I just gotta remember when to turn. Alright, how do I... Okay. Oh, God. Do you really want to see what happens when you look up?
There are handprints on the walls.
Yeah, I know. God. I need to see where I am. That's why I'm looking down, though. I think you take the... I can hear air.
The handprints stopped.
Ah, okay. There, you got it. Alright, you happy? Are you happy? I did that? Okay, alright. I think it's the first left. God, I hope I did that right. Or is it the left? Oh no. What if it's the left at the dead end? Oh no. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, no, 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 no. On. What if it's the left at... Oh, I don't like this. No. There's no Luca. There's no Luca. Luca doesn't exist. Don't call my name. Oh, I don't like this. No! No. Don't. It's a dead end. You have to go to a dead end. Okay, give me a second. Alright. Yeah, you want to go all the way to the dead end. I'm Luca. That's my name. All the way to the dead end. Then you take a right, I think. Oh god, I don't like this. I do not like this place. Where it leads to is even worse. Stop it. I think it's right at the dead end. Then I think we have to follow MADiSON left and right. In that order. Rotating. That doesn't sound good, does it? Oh god, did I go the wrong way? This doesn't look right. Stop it! Just stop, alright? That's another dead end. Okay, I may have screwed up. May have screwed up. I've looked up enough, alright? Oh! Alright, follow her. Right, left. Right, follow her. Oh god, I don't like this. Oh god. Freedom! Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh god.
I gotta get out.
Yes, yes, we have to get out. You couldn't have said that better. Couldn't have said that better. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh man, I knew that was coming and it still gets to me. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, there we are. I really don't like this part. In fact, I actually know a way to get around it. But I think I can handle it. Would you stop?
A graveyard? How did I get here?
Just follow the path. If you read the graves, there are names on them all.
I hate graveyards.
Alexis Di Stefano. I'm not sure what the names are. Some of them are a little bizarre, so I have a feeling they're like, maybe like supporter names or something, like usernames. Dan Gregg. Some of them are just a little off the wall. Ryan Kraft or Croft. There we go.
This place seems abandoned.
This is actually really cool, despite the fact that I hate this part. It's very convoluted though. It took me, I could not figure out the puzzle. I actually had to like look for, I was really nervous when I first played this because I knew this area, but St. Jupiter's Cathedral. That name should sound familiar.
What am I doing?
Yes. What are we doing? Good question.
This goes down really deep.
In the thoughts of James Sunderland. This is go deeper.
How did I end up here?
So this is St. Jupiter's Cathedral. Cathedrals are always quite beautiful. Visit our biblical art mazes. Does that sound like a good place to be? The green maze. At least it's an easy one. The one that honored yeah, that's the one that honored Madison. It's got a bit of a sordid past. She's not the only issue here. This is modern day too. That's why there's graffiti all over the place. We'll get to see it through different eyes here in a moment. Blue maze. These mazes are actually rather confusing. I'm very tempted to skip over this part. But 1987. So if we take a picture of any of these, we jump to that time. So we're seeing the place when Madison was honored. Can't see.
This is impossible. This place didn't look like this a second ago.
So we jump back in time. That's the year before I was born.
MADiSON Hale? Is this her coffin? The eye is missing.
No. Stop. Okay. Those are the mazes.
The color of death, the color of wine, the color of Jesus' blood.
Which is red. That's a clue.
The color of life, the color of peace, the color of our little angels.
I believe that is yellow. I think. Where's Sacred when we need him? We got red. This is completely randomized, so this can actually be quite tricky. However, there's a certain something we do not want to do here. Yellow maze. Those brochures are giving us the pathway through the maze to some pictures, paintings, pictures. Those, I don't know if those are probably paintings. And we have to put the candle, match the candle with the right image. However, the images are in different timelines. So we have 1987 and 1951 or 53. So I don't have a blue one. I don't remember where the candles are. So we might need to do a little bit of searching here. So there's the red maze. We actually might be able to do that one. Let's go check it out. I don't know how to navigate the mazes, so I never remember the solutions. They're quite puzzling. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Did I? Oh, there you are. Oh, you know, the angels might actually be... The angels might be green. Either they're green... No, you know what? Don't. Just put the red on. We know the red.
The color of Jesus.
Uh-oh. Did I get lost already? Oh no. Totally lost. This is bad. Okay, no. No, definitely not. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay. The green one's the one we have to do last. Well, you don't... The green one's usually in a different timeline, though. So I want to find blue and yellow first. I just don't remember how. So let's... Okay, I have room for plenty of them. Okay, I don't have yellow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Did I go all the way up to the belfry? I think I did. Let's go check the other time. Yeah, I don't know if snacking while playing this game is a good idea. I would agree with you there. Okay. There we go. Okay, do you mind? Blue. Get your popcorn, Firebird. It's getting good. Don't go to the confessional. Do not go to the confessional. Bad stuff happens at the confessional. Okay, blue. Let's check this one first. I think blue is the angels. Oh, this one's hard to see in. Okay, I gotta... Okay, there we go. I don't think I went the right way. Okay, no, definitely not. Oh, no, maybe. Maybe. No, okay, not. Oh, man. This one, I might be in the wrong timeline, but... This is one of those parts of the game where, like, finding a workaround for speedrunners is good. Alright, so no Mary. So I think we gotta go to the other timeline for this one. Okay, I'm lost again. I'm lost. Alright. Oh, okay. I don't remember where the other... There's one more candle I'm missing. If you happen to see anything, let me know. Okay, that's red. We did red. Green's over there. Green is the last one. Green does not appear until you do the confessional, I believe. Well, so technically it's not the last one, but you really don't want to do the confessional. Watch somebody go right up to the confessional the first time, and it's like, uh-oh, don't do that. Okay, let's go to the other timeline. Or I could check the belfry. I don't remember if there's anything in the belfry. It actually might give the other part of the puzzle. Yeah.
The color of light. The color of the sun.
Okay, yeah, that one's
the
yellow.
Color of our Father, Lord.
Oh, I'll show you what happens. I already came this far.
The color of the sky. The color of the sea. The color of Mary's tears.
Blue. That's locked. Stay away from her. I can show you the cheater's way out of this too. Let's make sure I didn't miss any candles in here. I honestly don't remember where the candles are, so. You don't actually have to shake the photos. In fact, I believe in real life that makes the color, the ink run, at least in newer Polaroids. I've been told older Polaroids you actually had to shake them, but I don't know how true that is, modern versus old. Which one are we looking for? Blue? I can just look in my inventory. Don't ignore the inventory, it's there for a reason. Wait, so where am I gonna find the yellow one then? Oh, I hate this freaking maze. I think green has to be in the past, because like I said, it triggered certain events, so... there you are.
The color of Mary's tears.
Yep. So how do I get yellow? I know how to get green, I think. Yellow has to be out somewhere obvious, if I remember. So let's scope around a little bit here. I think I already got one from the belfry, didn't I? Let's check it. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So I think I got one from up here somewhere. I guess the problem is I actually don't remember how to solve the puzzle, probably, at least not fully, other than what I remember. Which is obviously line up the 4 candles with their paintings. Okay, so I need yellow. And green is the one that you tend to do last. Well, not necessarily last, you can get it pretty quick, but if you've played this, you do it last. Unless you're trying to make this harder on yourself. Okay, let's see, what are you? Nothing. You are nothing. Okay, if it's here, I'm not seeing it. Let's check the yellow maze. See which timeline it's in. And let's check the green maze while we're at it. Well, that was an easy one. That's angels. Is it angels are green? And the group of people. I'm not a religious person. I don't know the imagery that well. These dudes, they're the yellow ones, right? Or this dude, and I don't know. So it must be in the other timeline. I think green has to be the other timeline, so maybe I should check it in this maybe it doesn't have to be. I don't know. You know, I might be wrong there. Because of the randomizer effect on this, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay. Nope, it is. Never mind. Alright. Can I find the candles in the mazes? Oh god, I don't remember how to find the yellow one. Uh-oh. I don't think the candle positioning is random. I think it's just the photos in the maze. The maze might not even be random, but the photos definitely are. I know that. Okay. Well, we've checked around here. Did we check this room thoroughly? It's not like you can hide much in here, but... Alright. Oh wait, no! That did not work, did it? Oh, no, I'm in that time. Derp. Oh, you know what? No. No, no, no. Don't talk to me. I'm not ready for your confession yet. I am not ready for that. Yellow goes down that way. Alright, let's do another sweep through here. I don't think did I look up the aisle? I don't know if I did. Not seeing anything. I'll check the green hallway too, because I want to kind of figure out the maze a little bit. I don't think I'm going to remember it. Okay, let's check this one. Yeah, that one's easy. And these ones. Alright. Crap, where's the frickin' candle? I don't think it's just randomly in the maze. I think there's a certain place you can grab it. But I'm just not remembering where. It's just like, stay as far away from her as possible. I don't think she just like initiates conversation. I think you have to initiate with her. Okay, which one back here? Red. What is that?
It's locked.
God, I didn't even know I was looking at a door or cabinet or whatever that is. Oh. Oh, maybe that. You know what? I'm not going to comment on that. let's not overthink it. I already do not like green. Wasn't green a straight shot back here though? Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. No. You. You're green, right? I don't know why. Why would angels be green? I think that's what they're supposed to be. Okay, no candle though, so that's a thing. Okay, so I just gotta do a little loop-de to get back there. You're more lost than I am. Yeah, I don't know. I can count in one hand how many times I've probably been to church. So, especially one so specific. I guess I take two hands for church in general. All right, I need a yellow candle. If I were a yellow candle, where would I be? If I were a yellow candle. If I were a yellow candle. I keep wanting to check around the benches, but I might need to jump time for this one again. Alright, let's try 87 again. And if I can't find, I might just look this one up. I wonder if the yellow candle's like... Notice how that's yellow? And that's red. And I got yellow and red in those or I got red in that timeline. To me that looks like, I don't know, it could be silver or something, but maybe it's actually in modern time. Okay, let's do one more sweep over here. Firebird, if you're up for it, would you mind looking up where the yellow candle is? Because I don't think I'm gonna find it, and I'll make this one last sweep. If you're up for it, I would really like to find it on my own, but I don't know if I'm gonna remember. I definitely don't see it in the belfry. I mean, it's so dark up here. And yet it gives me the yellow maze. That makes me think I should find it here then. Can I ring? Wait. What happens if I ring the bell?
Was that the bell I heard at the graveyard?
I don't ring the bell. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that is what we heard in the graveyard, I believe. I just look over and all I see is crotch. Alright, well, it's not what I was thinking it was. For some reason, I was thinking it was like out in the open, somewhere relatively obvious. Kind of like how I ran into the other two. Yeah, you can go ahead. Am I really close to it and just don't know? I mean, I could have swore it was like, I don't know. Where are you guys coming from? The time travel room is this way. No, not that way. Around. This way. This is the time travel room. Do I have to go back to like real time? Was that where my screw up was? Did I completely miss it on my way in? Besides the fall in 2022 sign. That's why it was yellow. Thank you. So I should have trusted myself. In other words, I completely forgot that I even said that. Ah! Thank you.
Yellow candle.
Thank you. I was thinking that maybe that's why the sign was yellow, and then I forgot I said that. Wait, now I gotta go back. Okay. Alright. This way, right? Ah, ran into that. Okay, there we go.
The color.
Father, Lord. Does that mean God or something? Is that what that means? I don't have enough background. I'm assuming that's what that means. Let's see, how did I get in here? No, gotta go back. A little bit further back. Alright. I do believe I have to listen to the confession for the next part. So, I'm going to take a quick break. Wait for Firebird to get back. Alright, ready for this? Push my keyboard out of the way.
Hello? Excuse me?
Me again, Mother. Nancy. I did it. I finally did it. You have to understand. It was like living with a monster. No, he never loved me. He was a liar. He lied to me. He lied to you. He lied to everyone. He was a liar. He lied to himself. He tried to pretend he didn't have the past he did. He wasn't a vile, disgusting, despicable piece of garbage. You know, he just wanted to marry me, to get away from his crimes. He knew he couldn't stay in Germany. He knew his past was coming to get him. He knew it. He knew. He tried to pretend it was all gone, but it wasn't gone. It chased him. It haunted him. It haunted me. Father, you have to understand it. He was in charge of a gas chamber. He took so many innocent lives. He destroyed them. He just... Who could do that? There were days I would look into his eyes and I would see a void. Emptiness. Just nothing looking back at me. He was already dead. Only God knows how many lives he had taken, but none anymore. I made sure he would not hurt another person. I made sure that he suffered. I know God will forgive me for my sins. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will.
I do believe that's supposed to reveal the final candle to us somehow. I don't see it though.
As it is in heaven, our Father in heaven, hallowed be.
I thought it was back here somewhere. I may have just kind of put myself in a bad situation there. Unless I get it from the confessional.
Hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done. On earth as it is in heaven.
Oh.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Uh-oh. I may have taken too long to do that.
Your will be done.
Shoot. Oh! I see. Okay. Quick, let's get this done.
Candle.
Oh! Jeez.
My hand. What the fuck was that? I gotta get out of this place.
Go. That happens much sooner. He's still here. He does not bother you until you listen to her confession. I can hear him. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. What was green? Green. GTFO.
Angels. The bell.
I can hear it. The lights are flickering. That's not good. It means he's here. I don't know how to get away from him. I've never had to deal with him up close yet. I think this is supposed to open. That or I have to go to the belfry. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? So what if I die? Ah! No! No! I take it back, okay? I take it back! Okay. Let's get out of here. I need to get into the confessional. I don't remember how to do this part. I might have to go to the belfry here. That's what happens if you do that early. He just starts coming after you right away. Okay, I was right. I knew what to do. So, what you need is in the confessional booth. Thank you, Corey. Perfect timing. If you go to the confessional booth door, you can actually grab the item through the door. I don't know if it's a glitch or what. And you can bypass this area entirely. You don't have to do the puzzle. I thought the puzzle was worth seeing, though. I think it's a cool puzzle. A little bit convoluted, maybe, but... I remember watching somebody else play this, and it literally took them like an hour to figure this out, and I was like, yeah, that would have been me. Go. Come on. Come on, Luca. Step it up.
Hans Goring?
Yes. Hans Goring. That's the guy that's trying to murder us right now. Oh, coming again! No! Oh, God. Oh, I hate that part. I really freaking hate that part. Oh. Okay. I got what I wanted, I think, right? Okay. The first time I did this, I did not grab it. I actually left the item there and had to go back, and I was so mad at myself. You need the eye for MADiSON. Oh man, I hate that.
Madison Hill. 1944, 1987.
And it's crispy.
Is this her skull?
Yes.
Briggs?
The lights are flickering.
It's sealed off.
Now both sides are flickering. Okay, this is... No, they're all just flickering. And it's gone.
God. The attic. The attic.
Whew. We're alive. That's not how that ended for me the first time. He definitely stabbed me right there. Oh, okay. Alright. What all did we get from that? We got the skull. Okay. Madison's skull. Exactly what I wanted. You know? Mm-hmm. Yep. Who is it? Oh, fan scared the crap out of me. Jesus.
John? This is the fourth time I've tried to call you. Priest Thomas speaking. I was able to finally get the information you asked for, and the truth is, I'm worried about your family. Generally speaking, demons try to complete simple rituals to break the bondage of their souls. To carry out this ritual, you must rid yourself of an object with important sentimental value to you. Offer it as a sacrifice. There were practitioners of witchcraft who became haunted as a result of their thievery and dishonesty. They used to steal jewelry from ancient dynasties as to avoid performing the sacrifice directly for themselves with their own sentimental objects. They bought the sacrifice with the emotions of others. But this perverse being is trying to go beyond even that. We are speaking of an ancient ritual, of which very little is known. 7 sacrifices, 7 mutilations.
7?
I believe we are facing a body exchange type of ritual. Madison Hale was trying to complete such a ritual before she was murdered, and now she is forcing your child to finish it for her. She is trying to steal your son's body.
Body exchange
Call me
ritual?
as soon as you get this message.
Is that what she's after?
The body exchange ritual. Okay. I don't think I don't remember what I gotta do next. I have an idea, but so do we want to continue from here? How are we feeling? I want to guess that there might be about another hour of gameplay or so, possibly 2, depending. I don't think it's going to take me 2 hours, but do we want to just like go for the goal? It's not a terribly long game, but it's only 9 on my side, so. And to answer Corey's question, I think it's a different studio. There might be some connection between people that I'm not aware of. I think it's a different studio. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. I just wanted to check. I was debating if I should do this as a 1 streamer or a 2 streamer, but I feel like I could probably get through this. That's usually like the longest part of the game is getting through that church. So, all right. I don't remember exactly where we're supposed to go next. We'll just kind of walk around until we figure it out. I know some subtle hint. I don't think he's done the journal yet, so. Yeah, there it is, okay. Okay, we got a key.
I think there's something else under that plank.
There is. I don't think we can get underneath, though. Yes. Okay, where would the key go? The red key. I think that's a basement key, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. Now that I think about it. Okay, the red key. I'm pretty sure the red key goes to the basement, but... What was the last drawing we did? The attic. Well, that should finish the attic for us. If there's anything I can drop. No. I suppose I could drop the skull. Just walk around and see what we can find. I'm not sure what we'll do Saturday. I do want to play Death of the Outsider, but I might hold off until Beth can see it. That's the last Dishonored one we have to do. Maybe we can pick another short game or something. Alright. So he calls us up on the phone. I guess explore the house a little bit. Was that... Did I turn you off? We'll have to do some thinking for Saturday. We could do, like, What Remains of Edith Finch or something like that. Okay, what's going on over here? This area is still, like, what, wigging out? I don't think there's anything for me to do down here. I can try using the red key, but... I don't think I can go... Well, maybe I can. Let's try it. He didn't comment on it, though. Did he? Maybe I missed it. Let's go down and check. I know there's a... The red door in the basement's actually there. I didn't see any other tapes yet. I did not like that sound. Did not like that sound. It worked. How are you supposed to figure that one out? Did he say something about the basement and I just completely missed it? Oh, wow, who didn't see that coming? The crowbar is in the
What the hell
basement.
is this place?
I can't see anything. I can't see. Ah. Yeah, epilepsy warning, epilepsy warning. Okay. We need the crowbar. I don't see the crowbar. Tap the light. Crowbar. Crowbar? Crowbar. Crowbar. Okay, tap the light. No, don't talk to me. Stop it. Stop it. Crowbar. Crowbar. I don't see it. Crowbar. Hmm. Oh, crowbar. You like crowbar? Oh, God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to take a picture of you. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to. Take. Yeah, take that. What you gonna... Oh, it's back. Oh, crispy. What you gonna do now, huh? Oh, God. Oh, God. Statues don't typically breathe. Oh, God. I completely forgot about that. You know, why don't we just stop while we're ahead of ourselves? Okay. Never mind. They released me from their grasp. How many photos have I taken? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's just...
That woman.
Yeah, I know.
She doesn't show in the photos.
No, she
Somehow
doesn't.
The photos of her. They burned.
A little extra crispy on the film. So, where are we going? Wait, what did I get? The crowbar. Before we go and use it on the obvious, I want to see if I can get upstairs. So when we were in the time jump area in the cathedral, notice that Hans is trying to kill me. Hans Goring. So if you listen to the confession, they imply that he was a Nazi. I believe that was the implication they were going for.
If you find this, do not listen.
What do you think? Do we want to listen to it? It says do not listen. So Hans Goring was a Nazi who ran a gas chamber in Germany. I assume he died in the 50s. That's when the church was, or cathedral was erected, they said. But he could hurt us, so... Yeah, do not listen. That makes me want to listen all the more, right? Okay, let's go listen to it. If you pay attention to some things that are going on, I don't know. I'll come back to that.
I'll end up losing my mind.
Grandma?
I cannot trust anyone. Not even Albert. If you are listening to this, Blue Knees is real.
Blue knees?
I know I'm not sick, and I know I don't have much time left. The fucking thing, I can feel it breathing right behind me, singing that fucking song over and over and over and over and over in my head. Oh, Blue Knees is behind and will find what he's been looking for
God.
for so long. All alone where he belongs. Oh, Blue Knees is behind and will find what he has been looking for. Paul's kitchen, where he's written this song just for you.
That name should sound familiar. Recall from the bathroom. And in Grandma's diary, she kept talking about a thing, something watching her, while she was losing her vision. Okay. The crowbar, other room. Grandma's room. And I think that's all we need for the next part. If you've noticed, we've been kind of collecting items. I think that's all this is good for, the crowbar. We can get rid of it.
Is this the ring she mentioned in her diary?
Yeah, remember the ring that went missing?
God. My eyes burn. God. I need to get out of this fucking house.
After... Okay, so it's a chair. And I want to assume that's an eye behind it. With roach legs coming out of it. I guess they could be eyelashes. A chair. Where have we seen a chair before? An important chair. So when John bought that book, that's when she started having those issues. Stacy, you're still here. That's when she started having vision problems. That's when she started having hearing things in the house. And then she started referring to Blue Knees. As we now heard her talking about it. We need the skull.
I'm carrying too much already.
Oh, okay. What am I... Can I show anything? Yeah, we don't need the tape. We don't need the crowbar. I think that's it. I think we need these. Oh, wait a minute. I can't yet. Okay, I can do part of it. She can't sleep because of the game. Yeah. Oh, okay, no. Stop trying to lock me in rooms. Just wait. There's one part of this game that's just almost unbearable because you start getting harassed so much more, and it's like the game just starts really screwing with you.
Where did these come from?
Okay.
I need to make room first.
So that's the key for the down the hall. Remember there's 2 shape keys with a little shape at the end. Body exchange ritual.
Exchange ritual? I need to put an end to this.
So when the priest called, he said it's a body exchange ritual that she needed to dismember 7 victims, I believe, to jump bodies. Okay. The body exchange ritual requires a sentimental object, the ring, I think. 7 sacrifices, the 7 bodies. Not just one body, I think it's all 7. 2 bodies, a guest and a host. I think we're the host, she's the guest. Human ashes, which we don't have. So the ring is the sentimental object. The 7 sacrifices are the people killed, i.e. the pictures. The guest is the skull. Can I take that? I don't know if I need to. So the ring for the sentimental object. The skull for the guest. The leg and arm from my family members, if we're to believe that. What do you think's going to be in here? Looks awfully similar to that box. Stacy, you might want to finish the game with us. I mean, you know, what better to lull you to sleep than a nice, happy, family-filled video game?
This is from Grandma's diary.
Okay, so I think Grandma stopped writing in the diary. Her writing was getting worse in, I think, around June. So June 15th, 1972. I hate it when Albert spends the night working. Once it gets dark, it's like the world turns upside down. There are creaking noises all over the house. And the house. I know my sight is getting worse, but yesterday I got lost in my own home. And it's not because of my sight. The rooms are moving around. I couldn't even find my own bedroom. We are not safe in here. Not anymore. Not with this thing living among us. June 16th, 1972. Albert got mad at me for lighting candles up all over the house, but for some reason I think the light protects us. I think I read that there. Yeah, okay. Very happy game, of course. Why would you think it's not happy, Stacy?
There must be something useful here.
Okay, bolt cutters. Sure. Gotta do the power. Yeah. Whoops. I gotta... Oh, damn it. So remember, we couldn't open this earlier. Body parts. We need 7 victims, right? 4 MADiSON killed. 2 apparently we killed. If that's what, if our father, if that's what we were hearing at the beginning, that's what the implication would have been. That's 6 victims. Do we want to open the door?
Somewhere.
Would you open that? Would you really open that? Okay. So we basically need a 7th victim. Is that it? 7th victim? Is that it? Of course, a host. The ashes were missing. Aren't we trying to stop the ritual? This sounds like an awful lot like we're completing it. Doesn't it seem a lot like we're completing the ritual?
John, I must stress to you how dangerous these demons really are. I've witnessed a few exorcisms in my time. Not everyone lived to tell the tale. These beings are not alive, and that makes them stronger than us. They entertain themselves with us. They enjoy our fear, causing us pain. They feed off of it. It gives them power, gives them strength. When one of them becomes attached to one of us, it's all but impossible to stop. They play with our bodies and minds.
Does this mean that
until they find what they were
that
looking
woman
for?
is attached to
They're
the
no
camera?
longer human.
Attached
They
to
are
me?
beyond everything we know. John, I implore
She's
you.
no longer human.
Seek help. I'll investigate that woman you told me about. MADiSON Hale. And I'll get back to you as soon as I find something. Keep all of this information away from your son. Get rid of that camera as soon as you get this message, but please, please do be careful. If your child has already had contact with this entity, his life, yours, and your family's are in
Mom.
jeopardy.
Chanel, what have I done? I need to find a way to end this.
Like I said.
It burns.
Got that cut, hey?
My body burns. Horns?
Okay. Wow, thank you.
I think I've seen something like this in the house.
Okay. Bolt cutters. Okay, just to kind of to show this is just a collectible, so I already have it. Basically, there'd be like a Reddit out photo here. There's 2 types of collectibles in the game. Like, one appears up here. It's a photo, but it's just red all over the back. If you take a photo of it, you get the collectible. The horns. Why is the house falling apart? Were those pill bottles there before? Oh, Firebird. Firebird. Can you write down number 4? Keep a track of number 4 for me?
No. 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 Not again. No.
Thank you.
Fuck. I can't feel my fingers. What is happening to my body?
Oh, this is worse. This is where she really starts to harass us, isn't it? A light.
I don't know what this could mean. There was a red light, but
Yeah.
everything was dark.
That means cut the generator. Dang it. I think this is the part where MADiSON starts harassing us a little bit more.
What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, good question. What are we doing? Okay, where's this go? I have to remember. We cut out the power. I want to say it's the front.
The doorbell. I gotta get to the front door.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, game. The game's like, here, I'll give you a little hint. Ah, I can't see. Ah, I can't see. Ah, I can't see. You were blocked before.
She's playing with my mind. There is no escape.
Or if she simply took the photos to immortalize the events.
Okay, I think that's the end of it.
According to official sources, the 43-year-old woman, MADiSON Hale, intended on murdering 7 people. Fortunately, the police were notified before she could carry it out, putting an end to the massacre after the 4th victim. It is still unknown if she was under the influence of any drugs, or if it was actually a witchcraft ritual as indicated by the evidence found at the scene. Suggesting the latter, police officers found books at the scene containing strange symbols, candles, dead animals, and one of the more macabre details, photographs of the dismembered limbs of her victims. Apparently, the woman photographed the corpses while mutilating them. It is still unclear whether the photos were part of the rites she was carrying out, or if she simply took the photos to immortalize the events.
I think we have an answer for that now.
According to official sources, the 43-year-old woman, MADiSON Hale, intended on murdering 7 people. Found. The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found.
Night, Stacy. Thanks for joining.
The first victim was her own 75-year-old father.
So we're looking for a father.
MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses.
Robert Hale,
So far, his
1987.
left leg and 3 fingers have not been found.
It sounds like something's moving.
The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found. Her own mother. According to police reports, MADiSON amputated both of her legs while she was still alive. The woman passed away due to great loss of blood. Hours later, MADiSON continued to mutilate her body before disposing of it. The second victim was her
So the mother.
71-year-old mother. According to police
Freaking
reports,
nice.
MADiSON amputated both of her legs while she was still alive. The woman passed away due to great
MADiSON!
hours later. MADiSON
Jeebus.
continued to mutilate her body before disposing of it.
This is where she starts to really mess with you.
The second victim was her 71-year-old mother. According to police reports, MADiSON
Judith Hale,
amputated
1987.
while she was still alive. The woman passed away due to hours later, MADiSON continued to mutilate her body before disposing of it. The second victim was her 71-year-old mother. According to police reports, MADiSON amputated both of her legs while she was still alive. Third victim was a 27-year-old man. MADiSON hit his head with a sharp
Okay.
The third victim was a
27-year-old
27-year-old
man.
MADiSON hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly.
27.
Died instantly.
No.
His body was dismembered as well. The
27.
third victim was a 27-year-old man. MADiSON hit
No.
his head with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died instantly. His body
Maybe
was
I can break the
dismembered
wall
as
with
well.
something.
The third victim was a 27-year-old man. MADiSON hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died instantly. His body was dismembered as well.
27.
The third victim was a 27-year-old man. His body was dismembered as well. The third victim was a 27-year-old man. MADiSON hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died The final victim was a 35-year-old woman. MADiSON stabbed her at her own front door. Neighbors witnessed her dragging the body into the house and notified the police. The woman's body was found unrecognizable in more than 13 pieces.
So that's probably what led to her being caught
The
then.
final victim was a 35-year-old woman. MADiSON stabbed her at her own front door. Neighbors witnessed her dragging the body into the house and notified the police. The woman's body was found
What was age 37?
unrecognizable in more than 13 pieces.
Rest in peace. No, that's too... Wait.
The final victim was a
Does that work?
35-year-old woman. MADiSON stabbed her at her own front
No,
door.
that can't be right?
Neighbors witnessed her dragging the body into the house
No?
and notified the police.
That might work.
The woman's body was found unrecognizable in more than 13
I can't math.
pieces.
No, that is right.
The final victim was a 35-year-old
Yeah,
woman.
that's it. So, those are the victims. Alright, Firebird. 4-2. So, add on to the 4. We got a key for a clock. There's a clock on it. I heard that. A sinister, evil laugh. Brace yourself. She really likes to mess with you at this end of the game. Using the wall to track my position. Okay, did I go the right way? Oh, that is a... Come on. That was a cheap shot there. Responding to the U. Alright, we got the clock key. There's... Here we go. This puzzle is so convoluted. It's really kind of brilliant.
God. My body. My hands. This is what the priest was talking about. That thing is... Everything is feeding off of me.
Okay.
What the
TikTok.
fuck does this even mean? The house is full of clocks.
I think we got a subtle hint. Is that a bolt? Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, Firebird. Could you put 3 and 12? And I think the last one's 5. 3, 12, and 5. Wait, where am I going? 3, 12, and 5. Yeah, 3, 12, 5. Okay. Let's save myself a bit of time here and figure out the puzzle while we're here. Yeah, 3, 12, 5. Alright, let's figure this out while we're here. Okay, which one is it? Oh, you know what? Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, we might actually have enough for this.
Grandpa used to work in here.
Yeah, okay, I can figure this out. I need the clock, though. I could figure it out. Let's just go get the clock. Brace yourself. Damn it! Come on, Max. I was just waiting for that. Pardon my French, by the way. Would you stop? Stop, come on. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Got the clock. Okay. John, my son. I'm an old man already, and life has passed to all of us. I'm so proud to see the man you've become. So happy to have deeply enjoyed the 2 grandchildren that you gave me, Luca and Chanel. I write this letter so that one day you can understand everything that's going on through my mind right now, and debunk the myth that I'm a crazy old man. God does exist, and just like him, does Satan. All my life I tried hard not to believe, but time has shown me I was profoundly mistaken. Your mother was not sick at all, and I couldn't prevent her sad ending from happening. As far-fetched as it sounds, Blue Knees is real. Not a single specialist was able to trace down the cause of her condition, not to mention find a treatment to help her fight. I truly wish I could go back to the time and tell her, I believe you. I kept trying to contact her for over 15 years. I just wanted to speak with her just one last time. Soon, we'll meet again, and I'll beg her to forgive me. This loneliness reminds me day after day how hard it is to live without my most precious and beloved person in the world. At least I can see her face in every room of this huge house. Regarding the book, I tried to burn it, tear it, bury it, but there's no use bothering. It somehow manages to get back. Anyway, I now keep it in my possession, under locks and keys. I will not allow history to repeat itself. Thank you for being the son I've always dreamt to have. Love your dad, Albert Maxwell. So that's Grandpa. I was about to say, come at me, Madison. She's like, I'm gonna beat you to it. Alright, so that's the last room we actually haven't been in yet. Besides the, like, trap door in the floor. Okay, clock room. We need clocks now, Firebird. Alright, so first clock. Alright. So, can you write down some times for me, Firebird? Because this is the part that takes a bit of work. Alright, thank you for those. Those are the clocks we have available. The first one we need is 12:25. That's on the list. Let's see. The second one we need is 12:55, which is on the list. Those are both right by us. Okay. We have a 1:30, so that's probably in this room. I think there's only five. That's 1:30. Wait, what? No, the 1:30 must be over there then. What's this one? No, it's 12:55. Okay, make sure I don't screw this up. 12:25. 12:55. Okay, 12:25, 12:55. Okay. So 12:25, 12:55, in that order, 1:30. 1:30. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. That's 7:45. 7:45 was on the list as well. Damn it, 7:45 is all the way down the hall. There should be a fourth, right? 7. It's 1:30. I feel like I'm missing one. 1:30. 12. Okay. 12 there. No, 12:25. I bet there's one down here that I'm missing then. Is it just the 4 of them? Okay, 12:25, 12:55, 1:30, and 7:45, if I'm doing that right. So I don't have the 7:45, it must be, or the 1:30, so that must be in this room, or in my possession. Oh, what do you know? 1:30. Where are you? This one, right? I don't need you. Okay. So, let's go. Just brace yourself, because Madison's going to be harassing me to no end here. This should be the 12. The other 12 is back this way. Where's the other 12 exactly? I gotta remember. Okay, that should go over here, I believe. This is 12:55. I think that's what I have. Or am I reading that wrong? No, it's right. Okay. Where's the mid one? I'm trying to remember. Okay, where is it? Oh, the kitchen. Near the kitchen. I did that right. And that should be this one over here. Yes, right? And the last one is way the frick down the hallway. How many jump scares is she gonna get in? Just gotta have the flickering hallway. Okay, that's the 7, right? Yeah. My skin is just crawling right now. Okay, it should be right at the end. I said there would be screams and I delivered. That should be the last one. Something tells me I did it right. Alright. Alright, Firebird. We should have 425. And the last puzzle piece we need.
Finish this one.
Alright. I know where that goes. I need one more clue, though. A combination. Because I know where that is.
I can't take this anymore. I just can't. My whole body is going numb. Why is this happening to me?
Okay, Firebird, if you could write down
or something.
some numbers for me again. 7, 4, 3. 7, 4, 3. Thank you. This one. Okay. This is a whole lot of money. Johnny. Johnny is our dad. Or John. Alright. Last room, we have not been in here. Okay.
This used to be Dad's room. What happened in here?
Alright, so Dad's room. Last room, I mean, other than like the front door, but. Okay. In order to save the bird, the rabbit jumped into the air, leaving all her friends behind. The snake below the rat remained, while the shark in the depths. This plan designed. Okay. If you need it in text there. I feel like that writing's pretty clear though. So. We're missing one, aren't we? You know why? Because we have not used the bolt cutters. Great. Great. More MADiSON. She's just waiting for me. They just really don't. They really don't want you going to the bathroom, right? That's how determined they are to lock that book up. I'm gonna get rid of the bolt cutters. Okay, anything else we don't need? I think we're done with the hammer. But I always say that and end up needing it. So I'm just gonna hold it.
How many times do I have to tell you there's nobody in this house?
Al?
I'm done with your bullshit.
Albert, listen to me.
It's just a book. A fucking book, Elizabeth. See? There's no one here. It doesn't exist. It's not real, goddammit.
I know everything that's happening to me has something to do with it. I just know it.
It's a disease, Elizabeth. You are sick for the Lord's sake.
Not sick.
You'll end up losing your mind if you don't cut the crap. That book has nothing to do with your illness. I wish you'd stop acting like a child. Stop hiding our stuff and take your goddamn pills. Jesus!
Do you think it's normal? Do you think pupils vanish like dust? I'm telling you that fucking thing is what's causing this for me.
Enough, Elizabeth! Stop acting like a 10-year-old and go to bed.
Albert, everything started the day we brought that fucking book to this house.
It's a disease, Elizabeth.
If you don't believe me, I will leave this place. I'm done. And I'm taking Johnny with me. We are not staying here.
Wait a minute. You're paranoid. It's 4 a.m., Elizabeth. Just go back to bed before we wake up Johnny. Come on. We can talk about this.
You're gonna regret this. You'll end up all alone. Just you on your stupid fucking clock.
That's really sad. Who is it? Hello? Whatever you're selling, I don't want it. Okay. So timeline. That happened in what, 72? MADiSON started killing in the 80s. Probably late 80s. It sounded like she did all of them in a pretty quick, swift move. Her dad, every one of them were killed in 1 year. I don't quite know the full story of this game. I have ideas of what actually happened. And right now, I think there's more to that book relating to the main story than I originally thought. Not originally, but previously thought. Because they really focus on that book a lot in this game. You find hints of it way early on if you pay close attention to like the blue knees is real thing, that sort of stuff. I have thoughts. I'm going to share them at the end, but okay, the snake was the lowest, or no, the shark was the lowest one. So, Sharky. Then, so the snake was below the rat. The snakes usually stay in burrows. And the rabbit was the one that was jumping in the air. Alright. Are you ready for some nightmare fuel? We actually found
So this is the
book.
that everyone was talking about?
So this is supposed to be a kid's book? Is the way they were playing it off? A long, long time ago, there was a creature whose name was unknown. It had always lived alone and was often seen on its own. Stop to appreciate the artwork a bit, huh? One freezing, frosty night, it began to feel so very somber that it fell into a 2-day slumber. By the 3rd day, it woke up in blackness, with an illness so serious that both its eyes had vanished in the darkness. The creature creeped out of the bed and started crawling, looking for the eyes it knew for sure were rolling. It slithered and rolled, so its knees turned blue and sore, since its eyes popped and tumbled, both of them as dust crumbled. It is to this day that it does not have a clue, but that is no excuse to end the pursuit. Now beware those fleeting eyes, and make sure to turn on the lights, for your own sight is at stake if you cannot escape. That is just terrifying. Look at that image. That's like scary stories to tell in the dark scary. So remember, she said she felt safer in the light, even though she couldn't see, or was losing her vision at least at that point. He's afraid of the light. Use something bright for protection. That's a hint.
The room has changed.
Remember she made a comment about how the house felt like a maze, like it was changing? Hi, my name is Johnny.
This is impossible, but I think Dad wrote this.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. We might have to take a picture for this one. Yeah. It's real. At least for us. Alright, let's do this quick. You have to play the gramophones. Okay, I'm gonna stay here for a second. You'll see why. just. See how patient I can be. Telling myself to just go and do it, get it done. Oh God, don't do that. Listen for it. Okay, screw it. Remember, the house moves. It's not going to actively move, but it's not the same as what it used to be. Gotcha. Okay, we got a bit of time. Let's take advantage of it.
The house feels like a maze.
Here we go.
I'm sure this is what Grandma was referring to in her diary.
Oh, got one.
Is this a human eye?
Sure is. Okay, this is the one I did. No. Where is it? This is so confusing. Oh, I didn't do this one. Okay. I have time to move from this one too. This is one so far back. So let's go for it. No. We need two eyes. Remember, she said in her diary she could hear him. I'm pretty sure you can hear his feet if he's close before the music plays. That's 2 gramophones I did, so I'm sure he'll be around again soon. I want to take a drink, but I'm like, no, I want my hand on the camera. So if I'm thinking correctly, there should be about 4 or so maybe gramophones in the central area, and then there's 2 off branches from the central that go. Oh God. There's 2 off areas we can go from the central point, but they're completely opposite sides of this middle area. They kind of mirror each other, I think. Oh, for Christ's sakes. I love the effects. There he is. Alright, let's go quick. Alright, I think this is where I started, right? somewhere over here. Did I do this one? Yes, okay. I think we did all the central ones then. Pardon me for not reading the sticky notes. Okay. I think it's just this. That was quick. Oh, dead. Crap. Now I gotta get all the way to the other side? No. I think I did that one. No. Do I go for it? Dang it. I think the next one's around the corner. And of course, you have to turn your back to it, so you can't see him, and he just gets up to you immediately. Can I see him? Please be in that back room. Honestly, this is a lot less worse than MADiSON, even though this thing's trying to hurt me. It's a little bit more predictable than she is. Oh, he was way freaking down the hall then. This is my chance. Please be this one. Please be this one. Oh my god, thank you, thank you. GTFO. Should be right around the corner.
So Grandma wasn't sick at all. This thing is what really killed her.
Class number is 8. 4258. Her voice is so creepy. Kind of like I'm being funneled, right? The last item we needed. Elizabeth Maxwell's ashes. Dad's head
Son.
becomes the hanged Sung. need one final piece. And the photo's burned. Alright. So that was Madison. So I want to talk about kind of the way I understand what happened there and some additional thoughts I've had since, because I don't think all of that is very straightforward. And there's some stuff that's very obviously in your face the entire game. And there's some stuff that, wait, how does this tie into the story? So, looking at the timeline of things, as far as the main story goes, so I think you can kind of take the side story with Hans out of this. I don't think that really pertains to the main characters. Most of this starts with the book, pretty much, as far as I can tell. Originally, I wasn't sure how much of this was supposed to focus on Blue Knees versus Madison Hale. Which one is the more overarching story, or is there a connection between them, or are they completely separate stories? Because you can kind of interpret them as separate stories, but you can also think of ways where they might connect. So if you look at the story of Madison Hale, specifically, they keep talking about how she's a serial killer. She's murdered 4 people within this time frame. She dismembered the bodies. They said what she was doing seemed ritualistic. Once the priest caught wind of the story, he started talking about a body exchange ritual, where a demon is being transferred from one host, sounds like from one host to another, or something on that order. I don't know, because he keeps bringing up the idea of a demon. And I'm thinking, well, Madison's clearly jumping from her body to Luca's body, is the way I took that, based on the way things play out in the story. That's kind of what we're seeing most of. But then there's this story about Blue Knees that comes in. Is Blue Knees supposed to be the original demon that they discussed, or is it a whole separate story? That's the part where I kind of go back and forth on, is there a connection between them, or are they separate things? So, because when they go back in time to when Elizabeth Maxwell, grandma to us, goes with her son Johnny, our dad, and they go out and buy some books, from a bookstore or, a used bookstore, garage sale, who knows? I don't remember if they specified, but they end up buying some books. She gets a book of recipes. Johnny gets this, what she probably thinks is a children's tale. And I don't know. Personally, I think I would love that kind of story when I was a kid. It's terrifying, but who would read that to their kids? That story gets pretty dark pretty quick. And so the story is about this creature that, is kind of a loner compared to other creatures, because if you notice the images in the book, they're not really people. But, I kind of assumed maybe it was supposed to be like a moral type story when you kind of see it that way. And then the creature goes into like a 3-day sleep, wakes up with no eyes. The eyes are gone, and it kind of has this insistent, obsessive thought that the eyes are around, but somehow the eyes end up crumbling into dust. And so starts the story of this eyeless creature that crawls around, or did at least when it was looking for its eyes, until its legs got sore and blue, hence the Blue Knees name. So I kind of wonder, with that story with Grandma happening in 72, I believe, MADiSON doing her murders in 87, is there a connection there between them, is what I kind of wondered. Was MADiSON trying to do the body exchange ritual to avoid being possessed or killed by this thing? Maybe not possessed, but killed by this entity? And in turn turning herself into something else? That's something that I was kind of thinking of. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like there has to be a little bit more of a connection there that I'm maybe not seeing. Because why is MADiSON performing this ritual? Why does she care? Why does she want to jump bodies? That part I don't understand. If you follow her story, this exchange ritual, which is, she needs a few things to make this work. So first are the 7 victims. Everybody seems to publicly know about the 7 victims. She had to kill 7 people, and for whatever reason, dismember their bodies. They weren't really sure if that's what she was doing, but based on the way events play out in the story, I'm going to say that's probably true. That's what she was actually trying to do. Because we continue that ritual ourselves, or did, up until this point, and then started to push it again, just without actually killing people, except for ourselves in the end. So, she first starts off by killing her father, kills her mother. Mother's alive while she's dismembering her, until she passes out and eventually dies. Kills 2 other random people, seemingly random people, I guess, we don't really know. One of them she kills right at her front doorstep, and I assume they mean MADiSON's front doorstep, because she takes her in the house, and I'm assuming that's what led to her arrest. The well is on her property. If it's anything like the well we saw in here, it's probably in her house. That's where the officer went. She probably got called there because of the person getting pulled inside, or getting stabbed and pulled inside, because I think it said she stabbed her to death, dragged her inside, is what I got out of that. So 4 people dead. She took photos of the body parts. Assumably for the exchange ritual, the photos resemble the people she's killed, because this all comes back to the camera. The camera then supposedly has her soul or essence, whatever, attached to it, and to me that might suggest that she is the demon in this case, to us at least. I could be way off on that. I'm just kind of spitballing here based on what I know. The officer goes to inspect the house, ends up killing her in the process. And she said, she survived, but she was gut shot. And from what I understand, how that works is it's most likely going to be fatal if you hit the wrong area, of course, but it takes a while to die usually, and it hurts. And she was asking for her camera. So my thought is that she kind of gets stuck with the camera at that point somehow. Jump to the future. So let's see, how many years is that? That's what, about 25 years in the future? 25, that's not right. 35. 35 years in the future, going from 97 to 2022, I think it said on the, so when the game came out, basically. So why so long, I guess, is kind of one of the questions I would bring up there. I don't know why that had to go that long. My thought on that is probably Luca getting the camera at 16 is probably what led to that happening, this ritual continuing. But when the game starts, we don't have the camera. And apparently our mother and sister are already dead. So what led to that is another thing that I kind of don't feel like was, did he actually, I'm assuming he actually killed them and just doesn't remember it. But what led to that? Did he already have the camera and we're just seeing it as if he didn't have it because he doesn't remember doing this? That's about the best I can get on that. So he gets this camera. It's got her attached to it, essentially. So, which, like I said, maybe she's supposed to be the demon herself. Maybe she became that somehow. Or is the demon a whole different entity? I don't know. But I would assume that she's the demon. So then to complete the ritual, she's now in Luca's possession. Luca becomes the host, essentially. She wants to take over Luca. He has to finish the ritual. So she wasn't planning to die at the hands of the cops. So what was she planning to die from where she wanted to jump bodies? Maybe she found the book or knew about the book? I don't know. I don't see how she would if it was actually locked up in the house. That's the only thing I could think of is maybe she was being targeted by Bloonies. Or, again, is that a whole separate story? I don't know. So to complete the ritual, Luca has to follow through with the killings. He kills his mother, I don't know if they ever said her name, his sister, Chanel, and then the last one he was supposed to kill is his father, but obviously his father had figured out what was going on. He has been researching this and hiding it from him. We could hear him pounding on the door at the beginning. I'm assuming that part was supposed to legitimately be happening, that his father was just too late to do anything. So I'm assuming he's probably already killed his family within a short period of time. His father just found out. Then there's the photos. Like I said, he probably had the camera already, but just didn't know that he had it or something like that, because he had photos of them. So that gives 2 additional bodies to MADiSON's count. That's 6 bodies total. We just need one more, which was supposed to be the dad. The dad is gone. Dad took off. We don't know where he went. I don't know where that door went. I think that was supposed to be a 2-sided house, I believe. The house, probably like an old house where it was built together, but they're actually 2 separate, residents. We have houses like that in my hometown, and some people actually put doors in them afterwards, where it's like a 2-part house. And then a lot of times they connect them. Probably from mining, because that's my hometown's a mining town. So then we started reading about the exchange. There was so we need the 7 victims, essentially. We're missing the 7th. We needed something like a possession that belonged to somebody that was important, which was the wedding ring. I think that was Grandma's wedding ring. And this goes again back to the Bloonies story, which is why I say there's got to be a connection there, right? There's got to be some connection there between Bloonies and MADiSON, is what I was thinking. So, because otherwise, why do we care that the ring belonged to Grandma? What does that have to do with anything? Grandma's ashes were the ashes we used. We need ashes of a person to make this ritual work. Grandma's ashes are what we used. Or is this just circumstantial that these things all matter to us, and MADiSON's just using that? I don't know. So we got the 7 victims, we got the ring, we got MADiSON's skull, which probably is supposed to represent her. She's the guest. They call it a guest, essentially the parasite in this case. It's going to take over the body eventually. So she's the guest, we're the host. We got the ashes. I think that was all we needed. And then the last thing we needed out of that was the seventh victim, which the host became, in this case, the seventh victim. And notice what happened at the end there. Luca came back to life after hanging himself. I'm assuming that was not Luca, that was MADiSON. So he became the seventh victim, and then the camera transferred MADiSON into his body. He wakes up as MADiSON now, no longer Luca. Luca is dead. That's what I'm assuming happened there in the end. That would have completed the ritual as far as I can tell. So where the connection between the book and MADiSON comes, I don't know if that's just circumstantial, or like I said, if there's actually a deeper connection there. Because I've heard some people debate over the fact that Bloonies may be involved in this. Now, the other take you could look at this is that Bloonies was the demon, maybe took over MADiSON or something, and then was trying to jump from MADiSON to us. But there's a part of that doesn't make sense, which is that Bloonies is trying to kill us there when we were walking around looking for the eyes. So why would Bloonies want to kill us? I don't know. Of course, the other part about that doesn't make sense is Bloonies didn't try killing the grandma, as far as we can tell. He was just tormenting her, watching her, essentially. Well, watching as much as you can when you don't have eyes. You know, around her, essentially. That part, I guess, doesn't make sense. So, and what could kind of, I guess, wrap this all up with a nice little bow on top is that Luca wasn't really experiencing much reality here. He was experiencing a lot of really weird stuff, because it did say hallucinations. But I feel like they wouldn't show us a lot of this if there wasn't a reason for it. Like, the hallucinations seem to have purpose in all of these cases. Even though they're a little bit bizarre, there seems to be a reason behind them. So I think MADiSON's story there feels fleshed out. Like, we know what happened with her. And we know what she was trying to do. She was trying to jump to a host, essentially. She wanted to switch bodies. But again, my question then becomes, why did she want to do that to begin with? And I was thinking maybe Bloonies had a role in that. I don't know. Because otherwise I just don't see why she would do that. That doesn't, unless she was just killing for the sake of killing. But why would she do it ritualistically? Maybe she started it off making it look ritualistic, and then she became this thing and was using it to complete what was a body exchange ritual, but maybe that's not what she originally intended to do. Because they did talk about maybe she was trying to memorialize everything, but I feel like she was trying to do this on purpose to begin with, and probably just didn't have a host figured out yet. So, who knows? They talked about signs of mental illness. I don't know. They didn't really elaborate on that, but... So, those are my thoughts. So overall, I thought this was a really cool game. I watched Gab Smolder's play this when it came out. I thought it was phenomenally good. It was just a terrifying game, if you ask me. I had a lot of trouble getting through this the first time, and I was actually using a guide for part of it because I knew what was coming up. And I had already seen the game, and I was still getting stuck on stuff. Because I think I'd watched at least 2, maybe 3 playthroughs of this, and I was still kind of like dreading playing this because it does the scare factor in this so well. And you'll notice there's only like 2 points in the entire game where you can actually be killed by anything. There's running to Hans in the church in 1951, and then there's running into Bloonies in the maze house in present day, essentially. There's no other points in the game where you can run into something that can kill you. And so a lot of it is just more environmental scare than anything, and of course jump scares, especially more later in the game. So, that I think just overall was really well done. That you can be so scared of something when nothing's going to happen to you. It just makes the atmosphere in this so good. And I thought the visuals were amazing. I thought the sound was amazing. I thought the voice acting was amazing. I love the music they used in this, especially if you looked at the credits. All this stuff was done by just a few people. Like, that is really impressive if you ask me, because I would have thought this to be in line with like a AAA game. To me, I mean, I thought it was really that good. I never would have thought of this as being something a little bit more independent. And I don't know if this is technically an independent game or not. There's a studio name there, but who knows? I don't know if that qualifies it as independent or not. But I think it's really impressive overall. And I think the I don't know if it was just like throwbacks to Visage and maybe PT, or if there maybe any of the devs here had any involvement with that, but I feel like there's definitely a lot of throwback to Visage at least. Even some of the sounds actually sound like they came right from it. And so I kind of wondered if there might be a connection there, but otherwise maybe just a homage to it. But I thought this was just really beautifully done overall. I also like the fact that like the game kind of pushes you in the right direction here and there, but you really need to explore the environment, because you could see I was even getting stuck because I couldn't remember how to find certain things. And so it really encourages you to explore. The puzzles are a bit convoluted, but I kind of like that. You get stuck on them pretty easily. You know, in this day and age, it's like you always have people to help figure things out if you can't get it, which is nice. You know, back in the day, you didn't have that. You know, unless you wanted to pay money and call up like a company that had an article with a part of a game, and they said call this line if you want more tips or something, and you know you'd have to call in for that and pay for it. You know, we don't have that. You know, we don't have to deal with that anymore nowadays. We have people working together online and coming up with ideas and figuring out the game and sharing their thoughts, and so just really cool in that fashion. I love puzzle heavy games. And it really made me think back to like Resident Evil 7 and why I like that game so much. Even though you are getting chased by characters in that game, you're running into creatures. Outside of that game was terrifying because they hit the atmosphere correct. And this is another game where the atmosphere really gets to you. Even now, this is my 4th time playing through this probably, and the game still gets to me. And I remember when I first played it, I was trying to finish like the story, and I was getting so frustrated with MADiSON scaring the sheez out of me there at the end before getting to the Blue Knee section, that I actually took my headphones out, left it plugged in so I couldn't hear anything, and her jump scares were still making me flush, making my skin crawl. Like she was still getting to me. Like it's still just seeing it pop up on the screen got to me. I think that's really, again, it's really impressive. And so at the end, that might kind of feel like cheap jump scares, and in a way it is, but they do kind of like, they don't really push that on you too much early on in the game. So I feel like it's a bit more earned in this case than it might be in other games. I think that's a good place to cut it off. I think I've said all I can really about this game right now without having somebody to bounce ideas off of. If anybody wants to share their thoughts in the comments or anything, that'd be good to hear. So there's a lot of stuff in this that I really enjoyed. I don't really have anything negative to say about the game itself. It's just the figuring out the storyline is a bit tricky, I think, and that could have been by design. Maybe they didn't want people having solid answers to everything. Some people like to leave it up to interpretation. So I think that's where we'll close it off. Thank you all for joining. Firebird, Corey, Stacy. We will close out here, and I will see you all later.